I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Welcome back to a new video and to a new makeup tutorial. It has been a while since I last did one, so I think this look is very fresh and I think this is a look that will suit everybody as well. I'm so excited to finally sit down and share a new makeup tutorial with you guys, and I am playing with the Blood Sugar palette today. So I'm sure all of you are familiar with this palette, but if you haven't seen it before, here you can see the inside. It has so many gorgeous colors and I love this. This is like Linn in a palette. I love every single colors in here. These are so pigmented, they last all day. So I really enjoy Jeffree Star's eyeshadow palette. I really love his formula, the consistency, the longevity of the shadows as well. But you don't need this palette to recreate this look. You can use every single shadow you have at home. I'm playing with brown shadows, some light pink ones, and some gold shadows. So in today's video, I'm also trying out some new products. I'm playing with some old faves and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I really am enjoying this look. So if you enjoy my tutorial, you want to see more videos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and turn on your post notification if you're new and you haven't subscribed, so you will not miss future uploads. And without further ado, if you want to see how I created this little look, then please keep watching. To get that perfect glowing base, I'm gonna mix two of my favorite foundations of all time. That is Too Faced Born This Way for coverage and also Armani Luminous Silk for that perfect luminosity. I am applying this with the Real Technique sculpting brush. This is like my favorite brush at the moment to apply foundation. I just love how the end results look. And by using a brush, you will also get more coverage. So that is just something to think about if you want more coverage or less. If you want less, use a sponge. Then I'm gonna apply concealer and I am using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And this is like perfect. I am obsessed with this. I love it so much. I use it every single day I apply my makeup. It just gives you that perfect amount of coverage, but it's not too dry and it's not too heavy. So I'm gonna apply that with the same brush as we used to apply our foundation, and that just gives it more a natural result. Next, I'm gonna set my under eyes using the Sensai Loose Translucent Powder. This I love. If you have oily skin, get this immediately. I'm sure you will not regret it. Like, this is the perfect powder if you have oily skin. I'm using it to set my under eyes, but also my nose and also my chin, because those are the areas that tend to get a little bit oily. Then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Jeffree Star Cosmetic Luminous Setting Powder. I just love the glow this powder gives me. It gives you that natural glow from within that we all really want. So this is definitely a perfect powder to use for spring and summer. As you saw, I went ahead and applied my brows off camera just because we all have our own ways on applying our brows. We all want it to look a certain way. And now I'm just dusting away the excess powder and I'm also blending out the little bit of concealer I have going on my lids. For contour today, I'm gonna use my new favorite, the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. Let me tell you, I have never tested out a contour palette this good. I'm using a mix of the two lighter brown shades, and as you can see, it applies so easy. It is so easy to blend. It has that perfect tone as well, and I am just obsessed with this palette. So I can already say that this is going to be my favorite contour palette of 2021. I just love this palette. It is a 10 out of 10 for me. It has that perfect combination of shades. It lasts all day. It is so easy to blend, so even if it is a little bit expensive, it is so worth it. So as always, I'm gonna contour my cheekbones, temples, jawline, forehead, and also go down each side of my nose, just because the sun will naturally hit there, so you will be a little bit more tan on your nose. So therefore, I always add a little bit of bronzer down my nose as well, just to bring everything together, and I'm also gonna add a little bit down my neck. Then I'm taking the lighter shade in this palette, and this has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it's more a a luminous setting powder, I would say. And I'm using this to carve out my cheekbone a little bit just to make them appear a little bit sharper. And then I'm switching out the brush to a MAC eyeshadow brush, and we're going to take the same shade as we just used and we're going to set our concealer on our eyelid and kind of make a perfect base before applying eyeshadow. And now to my favorite part, we're finally gonna play with some eyeshadows. I'm gonna use the Blood Sugar palette for this. As you know, I'm gonna start by taking two of my favorite transition shades, Cake Mix and Sugar Cane. And we're gonna blend this into the crease. I'm also gonna blend it a little bit upwards through my brows. And this will really open up your eyes. And as you can see, I'm barely going back into the palette. These shades are so pigmented. That's why I really enjoy this palette. And the key here is to build up the intensity as you go along. Next, I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Ouch, and this is a beautiful brown matte tone. So I'm gonna add this into my crease, and I'm also gonna blend it into my outer part of the eyelids. I'm not taking this as high as we did with the other shades, just because I really want to define my outer parts with this shadow. So therefore, I'm going back into the palette to build up the intensity as I go along, and I'm blending until I'm satisfied with how it looks. Then I felt like this look even needed more intensifying, so therefore I'm taking this shade, which is called Intravenous, which is like a burgundy brownish matte shadow, and we're gonna add this into our outer corner. So I'm dabbing it on and then I'm starting to blend it out, and as you can see, that did a huge difference. Now it's time to apply some shadow to our eyelids, and I'm gonna take this beautiful golden shade, which is called Sweetener, and I'm gonna apply this all the way from my inner corners and out to the darker shadows. And the brush that I'm using is a MAC 239 brush, and this I love for packing on eyeshadow on the lid. So I wanted this look to be a little bit more gold, so therefore I'm taking Donor, which is a darker golden tone, and I'm gonna pack this onto the middle of my eyelid and also blend it together with the shade Sweetener. I'm now going to take this shade Intravenous again, and we're gonna create a half-winged liner, which means from the middle of our eyelid and outwards. By using a definer brush and also a eyeshadow, the line will not look as intense, so that is something I have loved to do lately. I'm also gonna take a little bit of Ouch on my lower lash and blend it out, and then I'm taking some Fix Plus. This is to make the products melt together before applying more powders, so this is something I always do every single time I apply makeup. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash, which has been my favorite mascara for so many years. I just love how long my lashes look and also how much volume this gives me. Then it's time to apply lashes. I'm using a pair from Revlon. This is the Natural Lashes. I'm not sure of the number, but I will leave everything linked down below. And now that all the Fix Plus has dried down, I'm gonna take my favorite blush at the moment. This is the NARS Orgasm. I just love how natural this looks on the skin. It has a little bit of luminosity, so it really brings back a little bit of that glow. Next, I'm gonna add some Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Diamond Glow. Let me tell you, I can't believe this has been lying in my drawers for so long. It has been months since I last used it. This is a gorgeous highlighter. It is one of the best highlighters I have in my collection. It's drugstore, it is affordable, and I love it. To set my face, I'm gonna use the YSL Hydrating Setting Spray. This gives me that gorgeous glow without making me do it throughout the day, and I love this. Then I'm gonna tightline and also apply some eyeliner to my waterline. This is from MAC in the shade Smolder. And now we are gonna apply the lips. I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star lip liner in the shade Celebrity Skin, which is my favorite color. It is the perfect nude. It fits with every single nude shade you have in your collection. And last but not least, I'm gonna apply my liquid lipstick. This is from Dose of Colors. It is in the shade Bear With Me, and this is just the perfect pinkish nude. I absolutely love it. This is my go-to nude shade, and that is the complete look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am just so in love with this look. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, put on your post notifications so you will not miss a future upload. So if you want to recreate this look, I would love to see the picture, so please send me a DM on Instagram, add me on Instagram, and tag me in the photo. And this is such a beautiful look, so I really hope you enjoyed it and that you want to recreate it for yourself. And if you want to wear it for nighttime, you can just add a little bit more of that deep brown shadow and spice it up, and it will turn into a sexy evening look as well. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Without further ado, I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.